Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 58 of Europa Universalis 4 as Malwa. Just having a look at the state of the world on the loading screen there, because this is a new session for me. And over here we can see that Castile is still not doing particularly well. In fact, I think this is probably one of the only games I ever remember playing where the AI doesn't manage to form Spain. That may be something to do with the fact that obviously this has the new Spanish patch, but I did start the game before that. Portugal has lost land to Morocco. Aragon is spreading all over the place. France is having a particularly bad time. Austria has worse border gore than I do. The Ottomans are blobbing out, but Aragon even has part of Greece. Hungary is kind of bisected by the Ottomans. The Commonwealth is just scary. There's a little tiny bit of the Ottomans down here. And yeah, I don't know what's going on down here in the Middle East. It's quite interesting. So let's get back to our own territory. In the last video, we took Multan from Transoxiana. Now, we're still not finished with them, because there are still a few provinces here that are in the Hindustan region. So if we want to take all of Hindustan, we need to sort of go right up to here and take all of this, which we probably will at some point. We've lost an advisor. That is fine. It was our military guy. Could reduce our land maintenance. What do we want to go for there, actually? What are we like in terms... I mean, we're building up our military power quite nicely. We are ahead of time in military. We do have a military idea group. So we could potentially... We're making like 60 odd ducats a month. So we could go for a rank 3 guy. Discipline's always nice, though. Is not accepted culture. Let's just go for the reinforced speed, and we'll just try and burn through that. Yeah, we're still making money. We'll just try and burn through that idea group and get that done. So what we're currently doing is we are in the process of creating a core. We've got some rebel factions around as well. These ones are likely to be in around Kandy and Koti and stuff like that. We do have soldiers down here. Let's go ahead and turn this fort on, and then that way if they spawn on the fort, it gives us a bit of a defensive position. Let's go ahead and put one of our leaders down here. We will go and we'll put Afro in on that one. So some of this land, that belongs to Moravia, and this belongs to France. Now, we will want to take both of those, because it is my plan to kind of take all of this land at some point during this Let's Play. And my ultimate goal is I want to go and take a bite out of Ming. Now, I don't exactly know what I want to do with Ming right now. Obviously, he has far too much territory for us to completely take, because even if we took 100% of war score on every single war, with like 10-15 year truces, we wouldn't be able to get all of that. So lose 40,000 manpower or lose 5 army professionalism. Ouch to both. We'll take the hit to professionalism, I suppose. We can go ahead and do some drilling though. Let's go ahead and get the drilling done just to keep that professionalism up. I don't think that I'm going to be declared on at any point in the near future, but you never know. Let's go ahead and see if there are any taxation buildings where we want to get them. And yes, there certainly are. Some really high value provinces in here. Let's go ahead and just sort those by number. So yeah, let's go ahead and get some of these in. Probably not too many more than that, but that should get us some money. They were production ones, not the taxation ones though, but that's fine, it'll still help. Taxation ones, yeah, I thought there was only a couple in there worthwhile doing, so let's just go ahead and do those ones. It will all help out. So we can make some more states, which is something that we should probably consider doing also. So let's go through and have a look at some of these and see that one's worth quite a lot, so we should definitely go ahead and do that one. We don't even need to do any coring. We don't have all of that yet, so it's not worthwhile. We don't have all of that. We do have all of that. Is that worth anything? Very little. Let's not prioritise that. We don't have all of that one. We don't have all of that. We're only 2 provinces short. But it is worthwhile, I think. So let's go ahead and do it. We'll go ahead and start getting that cord. We'll probably leave that one. Yeah, we don't own that. Now, we do own quite a bit of that one. That also has a coastal thing. So let's go ahead and do that. And we can probably... Yeah, there are more we can still do. Oh, that one's really worthwhile. Let's go ahead and do that. Even though we don't have a lot of it. Some of our provinces lack cores. Yeah, we'll insta-core that one. We still need 60 for that one. Yeah, it shouldn't take too long to do most of these. There are no doubt still some others that we can get in. Actually, there's quite a few. That's probably worthwhile doing. That may be worthwhile doing. Oh yeah, there's quite a few here that are really worthwhile, aren't there? Okay, we will have to core them all, but probably leave it at that for now. We'll look at doing some more later. We can get a new idea, which is a military idea. Let's go ahead and get that land leader fire. This is why we hired the rank 3 guy. Try and get all this finished. In tech across the board, we are ahead of time in admin. We are still behind in Diplo. We do want to try and catch up there. We don't want to be giving people military access. We've still potentially got that rebellion that hasn't fired yet. So we will get some new ideas when we form Barat. It will happen. Truce with Bermanis has ended. Now, Bermanis, you are currently guaranteed by Vijayanagar. And you are allied with Transoxiana, which is not great for us. Vijayanagar is allied with Milan. So we could declare war on Vijayanagar first. We do have a truce with them until, what, another 2 years. So we could declare war on Vijayanagar first. When we declare war on Bermanis, that will bring Vijayanagar in. So it'd be nice if we declare war on them first and really weaken them up. We know that we can. I mean, we could just go ahead and... Yeah, if I declare war on Bermanis directly, it's going to bring Vijayanagar and Transoxiana in. We'll see what happens with that. I want to wait until we get these ideas done first. That's kind of my priority here. And, you know, get coring done where we can. There's the Age of Revolutions. Let's go ahead and get some more of these cores. There we go. We can now take the decision. Just going to quickly pause up. I'm getting military access proposals from, like, everybody here. So let's go ahead and just get rid of those. So here we go. National decision is available. We can form Bharat. It will give us a permanent claim on all of the Bengal, Hindustan, Western India, Deccan and Coromandel regions. It gives us 10 prestige and gives us new traditions and ambitions. If we just have a look and see what claims we've got here, you can see I do have a couple of claims outside my territory, but not particularly many, especially when it comes to Vijayanagar. If we go ahead and take this, which we will do, there we go. If we now, so we've now changed colour, so with this like horrible green colour, and we've changed our flag. But if we now go ahead and have a look at claims, you can see we have claims on all of this stuff. So this is all the stuff that we need to take, and we will take it. So our state is going through a range of changes that are rapidly changing our identity and ideas. Unless we actively work against it, we will see the ambitions and traditions of our country change as a result of this. Gain new traditions and ambitions, or we can stick to our roots. Well, what are our current ambitions and traditions? So we get cheaper infantry cost and better infantry ability. We get... what else have we got here? National manpower modifier. Religious unity, trade efficiency, fort defense, goods produced, yearly inflation reduction, and trade power. Do you know what? I'm actually going to stick with what I've already got here, because I quite like... Unfortunately, it doesn't ever tell you what the... other options are, which is a bit of a pain. We fulfilled a mission here anyway. So local development goes down by 20% in the Bengal region. So now we can invade Burma. Well, we will be working our way over there, I suppose. All provinces in the Deccan region. So we need to do all these. Apparently we've done this one as well. Unite West India. Rajputs gain 10 loyalty. More claims. Into the west. So we can't do any of these yet, but we probably will do. We'll work our way in there. We've got more conversions we can do. Probably start working on these. We are making a fair bit of money. So let's work on the ones that we can. We do still lack some cores. That is fine. Okay, that's good. That's a good start. We've accomplished one of our goals for this particular series. Right, France are particularly weak. And what are France up to these days? They are currently in a war with Austria. That is fine. So let us use this as an opportunity to go ahead and take this province down here. So we've got a permanent claim here. We should be able to just go straight up declare a war against France. Now, France are a junior partner of Bohemia. Wow. Okay, that's not something I hadn't spotted. I think we'll be fine, though. If we declare a war here, that brings in a lot of people, including Great Britain. That's because Great Britain is Defender of the Faith. Kosh will come in, the Commonwealth will not. Luxembourg, Brunswick, Scandinavia. I don't think we have to worry too much. So we're just going to go and do that. We're going to go and siege that province out, and then, yeah, it shouldn't be too difficult getting that done. If we do see any enemy units coming our way, then we'll deal with that. People joining into a coalition against us, that's fine. We always take mercantilism where we can. Ports are blockaded. Okay. By French ships. We could easily go and win that naval battle. Let's go and bring these guys down here. See if we can go and pick on those French ships. And we should just most likely sink them all. There we go. They're down. So let's go ahead and just get you guys back to protecting trade. Because we do want that money. That lovely, lovely trade money. You are on return on slightly damaged. As long as the British Navy doesn't turn up down here, we shouldn't have too many problems. But Marnis has entered into a coalition against us. That's actually not a bad idea. I mean, that actually might make it easier for us to declare a war on Bermanis without bringing in Transoxiana and Vijayanagar. So who else is in this coalition against us? Arakan, Bermanis, and Ava. So we want to look at Ava and Arakan. Where are those two guys? This is Arakan down here. And Ava are these guys. Do we have CBs on either of you? Yes, it will bring in Pegu, but Bermanis is the one that I want to bring in. What about Arakan? Do we have a CB on you? Yes, we do. That would bring in Ava as well. So that's probably the one that we want to do there. So let's go ahead and just stop these guys from drilling. And I'm just going to go ahead and move them down and get them into a better position. Let's go ahead and turn these forts on, because they are right next to these guys. And we will probably also bring a couple of stacks down here, just because we are going to have to deal with whatever's going on this way. I am going to leave a couple of stacks over here on the western front, just in case we... I'm getting a lot of frame rate drop right now. Just in case we see anything coming in from the other war that we're in. Hopefully it won't be too long. You know what I did is I didn't actually... The conquest of Rahunru, was that for the right province? Please tell me I declared it for the right province. I did. I was wondering why I wasn't getting ticking war score. Maybe I just haven't waited long enough, so that's fine. But yeah, this is... I'm going to go down to speed 2 just because I'm getting a lot of frame drops here. It's... Right, somebody else has entered into the military coalition. So before this gets any... No, we should still be okay, actually. So I'm not going to do anything just yet. Apart from keep working on these cores. I want these guys to kind of get into a better position. So let's wait until the beginning of next month. Then we'll fire off that coalition. And that means we can pull Bermanis straight into this war without having to bring in Transoxiana and Vijayanagar. So as soon as we get into September... There we go. So now let's go ahead and trigger the coalition here. We can get a new idea, which is Diplo. We are going to save that one for now. So yeah, we're going to go and declare a war here. That will bring those guys in. That's fine. I don't particularly have a preference. Let's say we want to take their capital. I mean, we can do that quite easily. Let's go ahead and just confirm. So now we can go ahead and grab these guys here, hopefully. Let's just jump straight in on their capital. Looks like we're going to be able to catch them. We're not at full morale, but neither are they, and we've got twice the stack size that they have. So we should catch that group there, and indeed we did. Might even be a stack wipe if we are really lucky. And indeed it was. So you guys stay there. Let's split you up. And you don't really need to worry too much about them with forts. We are going to... Oh, we've lost an advisor. We are just going to go ahead and split this army up a little bit. Just because we do want to try and stop them from producing new units. We will get a few over here on these provinces. That's fine. Great advisor has died, which is our admin guy. Well, we'll stick with the +3 guy. Because we are going to be doing a fair bit of coring soon. Any enemies heading our way? Not that I can see. Right, can you get down to there? No, you cannot. Can I get military access from you? Yes. And now I can go down here and siege you guys out. You guys are going to come in as backup. Actually, you're going to stay there. They're trying to get a few units around from the outside, possibly. So I'm just going to go ahead and turn these forts on, although some of them are only level 2, so they're not that useful. They're well out of date already. You guys are all getting stuff done, which is fine. Let's pull you guys out. I don't know how much we're going to... Obviously, these guys aren't a co-belligerent, so I don't know how much stuff we're going to be able to get from them here. Let's go ahead and siege out the other... I know that we don't have enough guys down here to siege. That's fine. But I want to go ahead and grab these provinces so that they don't have the opportunity to recruit new troops. So this one's almost done here. And as soon as the capital falls, we'll get them to come down and siege you out. So it is a coalition war. We will have to deal with the war leader. We can't piece Bermanis out directly. Yes, I don't think we can. Yeah, we can't piece Bermanis out directly, so we will have to try and take stuff over here. They've actually managed to get a unit out there. It was very crafty of them. We can try and chase it down. It's only a single stack. And as soon as it starts taking attrition, it isn't really going to be able to do anything. I don't want to spend like an hour chasing it all the way around the map. That's fine. You guys move down here. You're going to go ahead and help with that siege. We might actually be able to catch him. It's probably unlikely. Let's just move in there because you are locked. And it's a 4 stack versus a 1 stack, so we can catch him at least. And then we'll have backup. I mean, he's already taken attrition, so he's not even a full stack. He can't even siege a province. So we have engaged there. They are getting absolutely decimated, actually, before our main army even turns up. Okay, didn't even need the main army. So you guys go and hang around down here. You guys hang around over there. Okay, that's a good start. We are gaining gaining some ground here. We will need to take that eventually. Now, there's a lot of units up here, and I've just noticed someone's going for Lhasa. That is a level 6 fort as well. Didn't realise that they'd got so many troops around behind me up there. So, you guys are going to move over here. So we've potentially got some issue with units getting through. I'm not overly concerned. Ava is also getting sieged out by our buddies, so that's okay. We've won another... Oh, the French have actually got some more ships down here. This is also French land. I mean, we could go ahead and siege that. I'm hoping that France at some point will just let us have it, because they just can't defend it. That's kind of what the plan that I'm hoping for here. Yeah, it looks like they've abandoned that because we did just turn the fort on just before they got there. Which is good. I'm going to send this unit around for backup. Obviously, we're taking some attrition. Which is fine. We've still got potential rebellions that can fire. So we are prepared for that. We have met up with some more ships here. This is the French Colombian fleet. We have sunk them. And we have a rebellion. That's a little bit annoying. I'm actually going to come back with these guys to deal with that one. This 30 stack should be able to deal with all of these guys up here. Unfortunately, the siege of their capital isn't going particularly quickly. But yeah, we're going to move around with this decent stack, and we're going to try and grab these guys where we can. We want to make sure we stay relevant on tech. Offensive ideas, we can't grab anything more from that just yet. So yeah, hopefully this will hurry up and fall. This war's going to go particularly easy. It's more the one about France that I'm worried with. And I'm not overly worried by it. It's just that I don't really want to have to sail to France. Hopefully we can grab some land. You know, hopefully we can grab the province that we need. And that's going to be the tricky thing. It looks like we can possibly head those guys off. We might be able to catch them. There we go. We are dealing with the rebels down there. That will happen. We'll run into that stack there. Now, there are some big stacks around. So there is a potential for things to go not our way here. That's wasteland. Now, you are engaging Kosh's army, which could buy us the time we need to win this battle. And it looks like it has. They're throwing in a 2-stack, which is going to get decimated. Yeah, they're just throwing in lots of little units and getting themselves ripped apart in the process. That's fine. Let's go ahead and march after these guys, see where they're going. Where are you going? You're actually going here. And your movement locked. So it is in the mountains, but let's go ahead and catch them. Probably wipe another stack out there. It's all positive war score, so, you know, that is good. They're trying to come in and reinforce with a 3-stack. I don't think they'll get there in time. They're taking huge losses. There we go. Okay, so what have we got going on down here in the rest of the world? We still haven't quite got this sieged out yet. We're not seeing anything else going on. We still only have 5% war score against France at this point. That's okay. That will increase. That will get better. Let's wait until these guys are movement locked into this province to the south of us, and we can pick off another 3-stack. So 3 kills are the best kills. We've won a... Oh, is that it? So we've now got these guys completely sieged. So that's excellent. We just need to get some war score now with the war leader. I would like to get out of that war with France. I don't particularly want to be in it for a long time. Got to watch this stack down here. This we haven't even got a wall breach. It's taken an incredibly long time for this fort to fall. Somehow these guys managed to give us the slip. I don't know how they pulled that off. I mean, kudos to them for pulling it off. Can I force march and catch them? Possibly. Might just be able to get... Yep, we've got them. So, with that dealt with, let's go ahead and turn the forced march off. And we will come back down here and try and deal with this other big stack. In the meantime, we just need to get up to 10 war score in the war against France. That'll probably be enough for just to get them to give the province up. I should have tried threatening war first. Threatening war would have probably been more useful. I'm going to go in and continue to siege out what they've got. Okay, now here comes the 30 stack. Where you are going into Kachar, which we expect. But then, are you going north or are you going south after that? Where are you going to try and go? And try and head these guys off. You're actually going north. So, let us double back and go around that way. We could try and come in from behind and catch them. Sort of offer them tempting bait to slow them down. Might even run into some of their smaller stacks here, which is a possibility. Looks like they're just going to get away from us there. We did catch the one stack, actually. Rather surprisingly. Let's keep moving forward. I mean, I could turn my force march on, but it does seem like a bit of a waste of military power. All we want to do is kind of shoo these guys out. We've got them backed into a corner now anyway, so... anything they try now will be a little bit ridiculous. They are moving into Assam. You guys are movement locked, unfortunately. So are these guys now. So let's move you into Assam. And you guys will be taking a river crossing in there with you, unfortunately. But we should still catch them. There we go. So, nice big stack. Obviously, we are taking some losses, but so are they. And we'll take the stack with the leader. You can move down here and... did they just march that 5 stack into us? Fine. Let's move you out of there so we don't take all of the attrition. You're getting stuff done. Let's go ahead and keep grabbing land there. Excellent. We're at 6% with the war on France. So you have to be at 10% to make any demands anyway. We do have some more ships down here blockading. Let's go ahead and... you guys are supposed to go home if you're slightly damaged, but you're not. But we'll go ahead and see if we can take those fleets out. Lose more professionalism or gain professionalism and lose manpower. I think we'll go ahead and take... oh, it does also give us reduced manpower recovery speed for 10 years. And I really don't want to keep taking the hits to the professionalism. But let's take the reduction, because every time I keep taking the professionalism one, I still keep getting the same or similar event. So maybe we need to take the other one to avoid that happening. Okay, so we have engaged that French-Colombian fleet. So hopefully we will win that battle. We've already sunk one of their ships, 2 of their ships, 3 of their ships, and they managed to get away. But they took heavy losses. You guys go back to protecting trade. We actually gained a ship from them there. So we are 1 ship up. I guess we could go ahead and stand in the province. We'd probably get an extra bonus for occupied and besieged. We can take the next defensive idea. We are still 4 years ahead in tech, and that does give us more prestige from land battles. Not all that useful per se, but it will get the job done. So we'll go ahead and grab this, and we'll move into the fort. So we are getting war score. We do want to try and get as much war score as we can. It is against the coalition, so we're not making a huge amount here. But we'll do what we can possibly do. You guys march into there. You're going to go in and help out. They are movement locked, or some of them were. Some of them have decided to change their mind. So we're going to meet an 11 stack, which should get destroyed relatively easily. Probably didn't need to send both stacks in there, but there's no such thing as too much overkill. We did take a river crossing penalty, so it's always worthwhile. And, yeah, we're going to go ahead and attempt to block some of these guys off where we can. Just get some nice, easy battles in there. We haven't got that fort yet, which is fine. Still not seeing anything coming in from the other war that we're in. They're not really sending any units over here to bother us. We've got 8% war score, so we just need a tiny little bit more, and then that job should be done. Our attrition's not too bad at this point, so I'm not overly concerned about that. We probably won't take anything here from Arakan, because I'm mainly doing this just to get stuff from Bermanis without bringing in Transoxiana. I mean, we could have taken Transoxiana. We've proved that we can. but I think this is fine. Let's go and start bringing some of you guys in. We'll be taking some attrition here because I'm about to double stack through a single province, but that's fine. Come on, just need 10% against you, France, and then we can take some. Well, it's not France technically. It's who's the war leader? It's Bohemia. Bohemia are low enthusiasm. So there is a potential that we could just peace out. You do need 10. You need 10 war score to demand anything anyway. So we've got to wait until it gets up to that. And it should. We should still be getting ticking war score. Your current ticking war score is 8.8. You can gain 16.2 more for achieving the war goal. Yeah, which we have taken the war goal. So we've just got to wait for that to get a little bit higher. How do you keep getting units behind me, you annoying little git? Okay, Arakan's fort's gone down. Let's go ahead and just knock their navy out. They've got 2 more provinces to siege. The war score there is quite decent, actually. I mean, what I could do here, if I really wanted to, is I could probably vassalize Bermanis and then start feeding them Vijayanagar. However, I am short of Diplo more than I am admin points right now, so we're probably better off just directly coring. Yep, you're still getting units through there, aren't you? Okay, that's fine. I'll march through. We'll deal with you any way we can. 9% now on the war with France, or the war with Bohemia. Let's unpause the game. It'll go a lot faster. So as soon as I've grabbed this, I'm just going to move up, grab these other 2 provinces, lose 50 admin, lose 10 prestige or 5 Diplo. Oh, I'll just take the 5 Diplo. I know we're trying to get some Diplo points, but that's not too terrible there. Yeah, so let's go ahead and just try and grab these guys where we can. You're pathing through, that's okay. We're on 9%. Let's just go ahead and have a look here. So we can't sue for peace with you directly. We have to go and do it through here. If I just want to take this one province... wow, why so negative? Need at least 10 war score. Okay, that'll remove 1,000. And then that should be enough. So if we can get up to 10 war score with them, which we should be able to do relatively easily, they should just give us that province. Which will be nice. That's happening. That's happening. You're moving into there. That's all good. Yeah, okay. I'm going to end this video soon. I'd like this to get to 10 war score first if I can. And I think it might happen. There we go. It has just got to 10 war score. We've gotten rid of all of these guys. So if I go back into here now and make the same peace offer, they will actually give it to me. That's all I want. I mean, you might even give me some money. Maybe. Oh, you're willing to give me 370 ducats? I'll take it. There we go. So that's one war we're out of. So we've managed to grab this land. That is fantastic. We'll keep these guys down here just in case anything else kicks off. Obviously that now gives us somewhere else that we need to core. I'm just grabbing this because obviously I want to consolidate all of the land. We do have missions to do all of that. So basically everything that we have claims on. Oh, I didn't realise that we needed to grab quite this much of Sistan either. But apparently we've got missions to grab all of this. So this is what we're going to be trying to do. We're going to be trying to grab all of this stuff. I do still want to hurt Ming. That is still a bit of an ambition. But in the meantime, we will carry on and see what we can get. I'm going to end the video here, though, because we have gone well over the half-an-hour mark, actually. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying this series. I'll see you on the next video. And until then, goodbye for now.